Welcome to another wonderful episode of the GrossoCast! I'm Chris.
I'm Heather.
In this episode, we're only going to go over our haul of the week because we went to a meet this week, we went to a toy show this week, and this week was also Heather's birthday! So she got some stuff she wants to show off, and we just have a lot to show you.
We have a lot, so that's...
And a lot of stories to go with the stuff.
Yeah, so that's probably it. Prepare to see us show off in that cell.
Yep, that's right. We're going to show off. It's going to be so much fun. Let's get this thing started, right?
Right.
Check out our haul of the week. So we're going to start off with our toy show that happened last Sunday. I edited our video down last week just in time so we could go to the toy show. So we woke up, went to a toy show that wasn't too far away from our home, and we picked up a lot of stuff.
Yeah, some cool stuff.
Yes, and a lot of the stuff that they had there is like classic antique-y type toys, but we found a couple tables that did have Funko. And there was one table that had a ton of Funko that the guy was basically trying to get rid of. I think he was closing his business out, and I was able to get some Dorbs that I wanted.
Yes, you were.
Do you want to see them?
I do.
So let's start off by showing you some of these, the Civil War Dorbs. Aren't they so awesome? I did not have these guys yet, so they were a perfect addition to my my Civil War collection. I think they're awesome. Obviously, you can see Crossbones, Captain America's there, and so is Black Widow. They're all there. They're so cool. I didn't have these, so I'm happy to have finally gotten my hands on them. I got them for, I think they were 2 for $5 or something like that. It is Giant Man. But he has a broken window. It's really sad. And then also got this regular Iron Man, this classic style Iron Man. I thought he would be cool. Both of them, he was 5, and he was another that was 2 for 3, or 2 for, what was it, 2 for 3, or what was it, 2 for 5? Yeah, 2 for 5.
And here are 2 pops that I was able to find at the toy show to add to my collection. I got a regular Herschel, and I got Michonne's pet, and as you can see, he was only $12. They were also selling 2 more pops for $12.
Yes.
When I got Michonne's pet.
Yes.
They were selling the Governor, which I already had from our friend Christy, but we picked up anyway just to throw it in to trade. And they also had a Prison Yard Rick, which we already had a trade going for, so we picked him up as well, just so we could trade.
Yeah, so those both are cool. I thought the table had them for $12 a piece, and I knew that was a good price. So
Excellent
I figured,
price.
hey, why not pick up? I mean, the pet obviously you can show them. It does have a massive amount of damage on the top.
Yeah, it does.
So as you can see, there's massive damage on the top of that Michonne's pet, but that's okay because he's awesome. And if we have to get a replacement box, we will.
This
now
is
we
what
just
you
need
do.
pet 2. Yeah, come on, David. That's how you fix it.
That's how you
Fixed.
fix it.
Yep. There's no damage anymore. It's gone.
It is. Can't see it.
Now to continue moving through our week of major hauls, why don't you go ahead and show them the things that you got for your birthday? Because that's what was next up on the list.
It was.
So what'd you get?
Well, I was at work on Tuesday, the day before my birthday. My birthday was Wednesday. And our friend Bobby came up to my work and brought me this ridiculous thing. Okay, are you ready to hear what it looked like?
Well, now I'm starting to get a little concerned.
He had a bag from Lids, okay, just balled up with a rubber band around it.
I'm getting more concerned.
And I'm like, what are you bringing me? Are you is this your trash? what is this?
Like he bagged up the stuff in his back seat of his car.
Yeah. So I open it, and it was this guy.
Whoa!
Finally got my hands on the Freddy Krueger syringe fingers, and I could not be more freaking happy about it.
So why did you want this so bad? Because you had a reason.
Well, yeah, I had a reason. First of all, he's like the coolest Freddy Krueger pop. I mean,
Yes, he is.
syringe fingers.
Yes.
But we are going to a convention this fall, and Robert England's gonna be there.
Ooh, Robert England himself.
Yep, I'm gonna have him sign it.
That's so awesome.
I'm gonna have him sign it. Yeah. Well, I mean, I hope to have him sign it, but if fate allows, I'm gonna have him sign it.
So what else did you get for your birthday?
What else did I get?
Yep.
Well, I got a really cool, it was like 2 pieces of paper stapled together, and on it was an order confirmation for the entire new Pennywise collection, aside from the store exclusives, including the 2 chases.
What handsome devil got those for you, Heather?
You weren't even gonna wait for me to answer, were you?
No, I wasn't, because you weren't going to answer.
No, I
So are you happy to get them?
I'm very happy. Well, the piece of paper that says I'm gonna get them.
Isn't that awesome? Yeah, I gave her a
It's
piece of
awesome.
paper, and it had the picture of the product on there.
Yeah, all
And that
of
was
them.
just enough. That's
And
all
it
you're
said
getting.
Christopher Guest.
Paid
Address.
this amount. So I bought them from Poppin' Off Toys, which is awesome. The logo's right here. They are so cool. Wes runs it. We've talked about him multiple times.
Yes.
I think they're released in May. So
I
we'll
think
wait
so.
in May, and you'll have the whole set. It'll come right to the front door.
And
So awesome.
I ordered the Amazon one, and you got me the FYE
I
one.
sure did. Yes. We'll have them all. Boom.
All of them.
Yes. And also, we have another order that came in from FunkoShop.com.
Oh yeah.
This Lucky the Leprechaun, the glow-in-the-dark version. We also did an unboxing for this guy this week. We also did a glow-in-the-dark test with him, and he glows like he glows like what? He glows like a light. I don't know. What do you want from me? I can't make any analogies right now. This guy is so cool. He actually already has a home. We have a friend who wants them, and we're gonna give this one to them at cost because we're so cool like that. We also have another one. We had another one that we were going to keep in our personal collection, but we made a really cool trade for that. We took it to a meet today, which is our next topic. We're going to get onto our meat items, and we traded it for something really cool.
Really
so
cool.
wait for that. You're going to find out here in a few seconds. So today we went to a meet for one of our local groups on Facebook. They are awesome. It's the MPC. What's that stand for, Heather?
Maryland Pop Community.
They're awesome. They're really cool. As you can see right here is their symbol. They are awesome. We had a great time. It was one of the best meets that I've been to. We went to a really cool meet just a couple weeks ago, and this one was definitely a whole lot of fun. There are a lot of really cool people there. We had a lot of conversation.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't think we would ever leave.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
We were there past the time it was over with.
Like an hour and a half.
Yes, and we just couldn't stop talking. It was so much fun. But we did a lot of really cool things today. We traded that Lucky, as I mentioned to you, and we picked up a lot of stuff along the way. We made some trades. We gave some stuff away to some of our friends that really wanted some of the stuff that we had. We couldn't find a trade, but I just gave some stuff away. So we had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself, and they gave a lot of stuff away back to all of us. And my son, he got a lot of stuff. He had a ton of pops.
3 pops.
Yep, Superman pops and everything
And a
else.
fabrications.
Fabrications. I mean, he made out like a bandit. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. So why don't we start off by showing you that trade that I made from Lucky and what I got my hands on for Lucky. You want to start off there? Is that a good place to start?
I mean, I'm sort of a firm believer in saving the best for last.
Okay. All right.
However, you did promise them to see it in like a second, and we've been talking for more than a second. So I think it's probably about time to show them.
Okay. Well, then I'm taking her advice.
I got some pretty cool pops. Those can be last.
So, what I got today, keep your shoes on, okay? Because they're about to
I
be
don't
blown
think they
right
can.
off. Hold on to them. Spider-Man Conan. He's here. Isn't he awesome? So happy to have him. He's so cool. I've been wanting him for a long time. The guy that I traded with won this through one of those little, I think at the time, Conan had those little online things going on where you had to type in codes and everything. So he won it. Or his wife apparently won it with her email.
Yeah.
So we did a 1-for-1 for the Lucky, which for me was a great trade. I just wanted this to add to my Spider-Man collection. Very, very happy to get this guy. He is so cool. My very first Conan, and probably the last. I don't know of any other ones I wanted. I did want the Jedi version, but I really don't care for him anymore.
Well, this year, you know they're gonna make like a
Thanos, Conan. Oh my god. If they
Captain
make
America,
I'm in deep trouble if they make
Black
Thanos.
Panther.
Yeah.
Well, he'll be Ginger Panther.
The Ginger.
So as we're sitting here, I realized that I got pretty much everything from the meet today. I think the only thing you got was that Spider-Man Conan.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize how much I got.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start it off with actually my first trade of the day, my first
Okay.
unplanned trade.
Okay.
One of our friends, Rachel, saw we had that Pulpo from the Funko shop
Yep.
from Emerald City Comic Con, and I told her I was interested in her Shere Khan, and yeah, so we made that trade. I got a Shere Khan, and he's awesome. He's really cool. I like how he sort of has like
The stance.
Well, I like the frowny face. But
Yeah, the frowny face. The stance is cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I like him.
You
I like
know,
this pup a lot.
I didn't realize it. I thought he was front facing, but if you look in there, he's actually like sort of sideways.
Yeah, he is sort of. His whole
I
body
like it.
sideways and his head, he's like turned
Yeah.
to look at you.
He's
Yeah, I think
cute.
he's cool. I
But
like him a lot.
He's real like angry.
Yeah, he is angry. He's an angry little king, as we say around the castle.
They were doing a lot of giveaways.
Yes.
They had to have given away, what would you say, at least 20 pops.
Oh, more than that. I would say maybe like 25 to 30.
Yeah,
seemed like
it was a lot. And this was one that I picked out. Just the common Norman Bates. I really like him. I have been wanting to have him, but just when I see common pops, I'm sort of like, I'll get it later.
Wait until it like falls in price or something.
Yeah, try to catch him on clearance. But I won this guy, so I'm very excited. Very, very excited to have him.
He's cool.
I like him.
As you can see, Heather got a lot of stuff so far. She even has more. But let me break up the monotony a little bit and show you something that I got. I got this Loki. Isn't he so cool? This blue Loki. I had to glow in the dark one a while ago, so I was able now to finally get the regular one. For some reason, there were always trades for him, and it always like fell through or something. So I was happy to get him. I think he's really cool. I only need one more Loki aside from the Avengers Loki. The Avengers Loki obviously is the $1,000 one. The only other one that I need is black and white Loki with the long hair from Thor: Dark World. And once I have him, I have all the Lokis.
So before the meet, we put all of our trades on the Facebook page of the group that we went and met with. And since Chris is getting rid of all of his Star Wars things and one of our friends collects Star Wars, we were able to trade 2 porgs for these guys.
So
Our
we
friend-
traded what? Chase Porg and the Open Wing Porg.
Yeah, the European
Yes.
open wing porg.
Yep.
Our friend Jake happened to have these guys, which I'm super excited about. I've seen them at Box Lunch, and I told myself I wanted to buy them, but I never got around to it, and now I haven't seen them in a while. They are Bloody.
Those are so
Bloody
awesome.
Freddy, Bloody Jason.
I really like them.
Yeah, I'm really, really happy to have them, and I'm happy that we were able to give Jake a couple things for his collection.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. This is the second Freddy of this week. So your Freddy collection is getting built up. Obviously, you started with the pint size with the shirt,
Yeah.
and now you have the Freddy Krueger with the syringe, and you got this guy. Now all we have to do is find the chase. And I don't think that's going to be very hard. It seems like that one seems to be almost relatively easy to get, to maintain.
You know, you say
to
that,
obtain.
You
But
say
they're-
that, but like we've been searching for it and it never
But
works out.
I've had several people talk to me about trading it recently, at least with the Lucky and all that kind of stuff. So they are out there. You just have to have something good enough for somebody to trade.
Yeah. Nightmare on Elm Street is what got me into horror, and I literally just got my actual first Freddy Krueger pop this
Wow.
week.
Wow. Well, hey, sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but you got them now, so that's cool. Once you get the Chase one, I think you have all the good Freddy Kruegers that are out there. So Chase, Syringe, and this guy. I think this one, this set here is one of my favorite horror
It's
sets
an
that I've
awesome
seen.
set.
I happen to like it with the blood on the face and everything. I think that's really, really cool.
So I've been wanting this, and I've had a million opportunities to buy it, and I just never purchased it. Don't ask me why.
Why?
I
I'm a rebel.
well, I'll answer you. I don't think I was actually collecting the Walking Dead then.
You're right. It's true. I mean, we did see this in the store.
Yeah, a lot. You actually bought this one.
Yes, I did. I bought it for $15 today. Yep.
So we got a Burning Walker. Look at him.
I like this one a lot.
I do too, and I remember commenting on how cool he was, and I just never...
Like, show them the fire and everything. I mean, if you don't have it, you know, obviously, the fire on there is really cool. It's like translucent and stuff. It's really neat looking.
There's a lot of, like, glare that I'm trying not to get.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get a lot of glare. But this guy would look really cool with lights in it. You know what I mean? Like the
yeah.
customs with the lights
Oh,
to make
yeah.
it look like there's actual fire on him.
Yeah.
I think that would be really neat. Can I take a look? Because I didn't get to look at him up close. Yeah, because he has like fire on his chest and arms and everything else. He's really, really neat. I like him a lot.
So, I got a couple things in a trade, and they're at the top of my list. Well, one of the 2 items was at the top of my list, but the other one's really freaking awesome. I got Maggie from The Walking Dead, and I'm super, super excited to have her. I liked Maggie, but recently, like the last like season or two, I like her a lot more.
Yeah, because she's become like a leader, and she's like a bad egg.
Yeah, she's so awesome. So I'm really, really happy to have her. She's recently jumped up high in price, so she's been sort of hard to get.
So we went to the toy show last weekend, and the guy had her, and I asked how much, and the guy said $5. I was like, what, $5? Well, the guy thought I was talking about another item.
It was like an Animaniacs.
Yeah, like an Animaniacs character. And he picked it up. It was like a toy thing. It wasn't even a pop. And I looked at him, he looked at me, and I was like, yeah, I'm talking about the Maggie. And he put it down, and he had to call somebody else about it, and they wanted, I think, 40 or something, 45.
Yeah.
And I was like, forget it. So it's perfect that this happened, because for all, I mean, I could have just bought it that day if he gave me a good price, if he would have dropped the price a little bit. So this worked out perfectly. We traded the 2-pack Scott Pilgrim to get this guy, or this girl, and this other character they have. Why don't you show them the other character?
The other character is awesome. I got a Bitten Tyrese.
That Bitten Tyrese is awesome.
He is so freaking cool. He wasn't like high on my list or anything, but it's just because he's not on the show anymore.
Right.
And I don't know. But now that I have him, I'm like.
Yeah, that character didn't stick around a lot in the show.
No, he didn't.
But I liked him a lot. I always liked him in the show. He had the hammer. He was cool.
He was really cool. But yeah, he has a little bite mark on his arm. I'm showing it in this camera.
Oh.
So he has a little bite mark on his arm, and he's all bloodied up. What is that in his hand? Is it a rock?
Yeah, it's like a rag.
It's a rag?
It looked like a rag to me.
It looks like a rock.
Oh yeah, maybe it is a rock.
I forget the scene.
Yeah, it looks like a stone of some sort.
Yeah, like he was like beating the.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, inside that room, it was the kid's rock that turned into a zombie.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Both these guys are really cool.
They're
girl
awesome.
and guy. I happen to like these a whole lot. The Maggie is on the top of my list of favorite Walking Dead. I would like to have the bloody version of her, but for now, this will do good. This is fine. Okay, so we only have a couple more things to show you. Now we're going to end it, which we haven't mentioned one time in this video. We're going to end it with something amazing, something that was a big hunt this week. And by hearing me say that, you might already know what it is. But before that, we did get our Ian Malcolm in. Heather was able to order him online. We ordered this guy and 2 others. The 2 others are going to Friends, right? Let's get a close look on him. He looks like, he's the one laying down. In the movie, he's laying down. He's been attacked, by the Tyrannosaurus Rex. He's flung into the air and everything. Almost lost his life, so his leg's all banged up. But Heather ordered a couple of these for 2 friends and ordered one for us. So I think he is really cool. I happen to like this one a lot. This is the one that I always said when they were making pops for Jurassic Park. This would have been an idea of some of the fans to say, this is the one you should make. And somebody would have been like showing the picture. This could be a pop and it would be such a funny pop. And they beat everybody to the punch in my. They beat me to the punch because that's what I would have thought. And they actually made it already. So I always thought that was kind of cool. Cool idea for them to make this one. So the pop that I had mentioned before that was the big hunt of the week was obviously Hades. This Hades, not this one, the chase version. This guy is really neat. I really like this one. This is glow in the dark. We have already glowed this Hades. He looks really, really neat. You've probably seen it all over the internet. Happy to get this guy. He's so cool. Heather and I went to 2 separate Hot Topics to get our hands on it. I got in line and I was the 7th or 8th person in line. And during my, standing in line, a couple of people came out and said, hey, we're not even here for that. We're here for something else, which blew my mind. I was like, I might actually have a chance at this today. And no, not at all. So they only had 4, and obviously there were 7 people. I was the 7th. There were 4 people in front wanted them. So they got their hands on it. They went in a single file. I heard there's been a lot of violence and people fighting and stuff to get their hands on this guy. But Not at this store. It was actually pretty laid back. I was pretty positive and happy about that. So while I was standing in line, Heather was standing in line. And she was after the same thing. And what happened with you? Why don't you tell the story?
So Chris decided to line up at a mall pretty close to his work. And I decided to come to the one closer to home. And when I arrived, there were 7 people in front of me. 7 people. And I was like, well, I'm not getting a chase.
We had the same experience at 2 different malls.
Yeah, same exact experience. You were
Right.
7th in line, I was 7th in line, everything sucked. So I actually recognized most of the people in line. That was sort of crazy.
Yeah, I recognized a couple people in my line
Yeah,
too.
Christy was there.
Okay.
Our friend Thomas,
Okay.
and this guy Nick.
Cool.
But they were all ahead of me, and I was like, all right, well, everybody's getting a chase but me. 10 o'clock rolls around. We all go in very calmly, just make our way up to the front, and I think they got 3 or 4 chases.
Okay.
And so the first 3 or 4 people got one, and our friend Thomas, was one of those people. And apparently he and his sister did something like me and you did. She was at another mall. He was there.
Okay.
He was looking for his niece because he doesn't collect Disney.
Gotcha.
And the sister was looking for her
So they're
daughter.
bettering their chances.
Yeah. He said, you have that Heartless chase that I want. I'll give you Hades for the Heartless.
Oh my god.
And I was like,
That's so awesome.
first of all, I wanted to cry because that's just like like he has an exclusive chase in his hand that's value is like way up here and Heartless is like way down here, and he's willing to give it to me just 1 for 1.
1 for 1.
But I was like, you know, you asked for something else that I had and you didn't have anything else to trade for it. I'm giving you both of those things. It's one of our Star Wars
R2,
things.
L2, R3 or something like that.
Yeah,
R2, L3.
so I'm gonna meet up with him. He gave us this guy.
Oh, he's so awesome.
He is awesome.
He's so cool looking.
Another thing that's really cool is he gave me this without me giving him what he wants.
Well,
in
we've had
hand.
trusted trades with him before.
Yeah.
So he trusts us, we trust him.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it just makes me feel good that someone is willing to do something so freaking awesome for us.
That
but
is so
2,
awesome.
he trusted us to have this already without having what we're gonna give him.
Well, he already, he went up there, he wasted his time in line to help, he was helping family, obviously, but he in turn ended up helping a fellow collector. Really, he could have taken it and traded it, sold it, I'm not saying that everybody does that, but he had those options.
Mm-hmm.
And instead, he helped you, a fellow collector, and now friend. We're friends with this guy.
Oh, he's awesome.
He's really cool.
Yeah.
And we actually traded for the gold versions, the Hot Topic BB-8 and Hot Topic R2-D2. We had traded with him, and he got both of them for his girlfriend, so that was really happy and fun. But we did get these 2. They're so cool. Look at them. They're so awesome. I got to be honest with you. I hate to say this. A lot of the chases, I'm not typically like, oh, the chase looks so much better. Like the Dilophosaurus, I didn't really care too much for that Dilophosaurus, the chase, but this is probably one of my favorite variants for chases. I happen to think this one is really, really, really cool. The red looks awesome. The glow in the dark looks really awesome, which is cool. Another thing that I like about this, and this is the collector in me, but I like that the box is exactly the same as this box.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case somebody would get their hands on one and it was damaged, they could do a box swap. I think that's cool because that's something that all of us, typically can do just in case if we have a damaged box. So that's cool. I think that's awesome. But these 2 guys are awesome. Congratulations to Heather to getting her hands on them. Now, when I went to the store, I found nothing. Obviously, I didn't get the red one or the chase one. So I picked up the regular one for her. So now she has both variants, and they both glow in the dark, obviously, because they're from Hot Topic, and there's a common one too. So the common one doesn't glow, it's just common, which I didn't realize until I looked it up on PVG. I had no idea, because I don't keep up with these. But these are so cool. You happy with them?
I love him.
So awesome. So Thomas, thank you for helping us. We appreciate your help. You're following the GuestCast motto, we hunt together. We really appreciate that. You are so cool. I want to close this episode out by wishing you guys a happy week of hunting. We hope that you enjoyed our hunting video that we put together that included some trading tips, some hunting tips, a whole lot of fun stuff in there. We hope that you enjoyed it. We hope maybe you take something away from it. I have gotten some positive feedback from that, which I'm really happy about. Again, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate all of you. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and share us, please. Remember again, for my third, maybe fourth time saying this, we hunt together! Remember that always. We hope that you're following the GasselCast code. We'll catch you next time!
Bye.
We hope that you enjoyed this episode of the GasselCast. If so, please hit that subscribe button and check out some of our other fun content.
We've left you some links to some of our other videos that we thought you might like.
We'll catch you next time.
Bye.